Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 18th, 19th, and 20th, so that is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, for the main readings, which this is the introduction. If you're new to my channel, this is the introduction. It will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to go directly to the reading, then just go down there. I should have put the timestamp, and basically it'll say something like for Crosswatchers, jump to, and then the timestamp, and you can just bypass the introduction. Anyway, for the weekend, for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will be using my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will also be using my Doreen and Grant Virtue Angels of Abundance. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this reading, we do a universal, just what's going on in the world. I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Higher Power, Holy Spirit, and just ask whatever needs to be said to come through. Now, usually I talk a little bit about what's going on in the stars. The stars are actually on the quiet side. I did talk about, in the last one about the 15th, 16th, and 17th, and then we really don't have a lot of movement until the 21st, and then the 22nd when Sagittarius season begins, and then also the new moon on the 23rd, and then we have Jupiter going direct in Pisces on the 24th. So right now it is stationary. It is very much putting a spotlight on whatever's going on. Now, the other thing that I can say is I have been feeling, I said in the last one, there's a shift. I'm getting some shifting gears. I once drove stick, and I probably could if I had to drive stick again. And I'm just feeling like, we're shifting gears right now. We're changing things up. Now, is it good or bad? I can't really tell you what that's all about. But, things are changing again. We're shifting gears. We're shifting gears. That's really the message that I just kept getting. So let's make sure we got the clutch engaged, and that we're ready for we're shifting. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let's go ahead. Higher Power, what do you want to say to everybody that's out there? What's going on in the world? Especially for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? And again, shifting. Things aren't going to be stagnant. Things are moving again now. Are they going to be, like I said, shifting? Okay, let's go on. Let's see what we've got here with the Waite Rider, Rider-Waite, Higher Power. What do we have? 1, 2, and 3. Remember that reverse cards have a little stronger energy. So let's see what we've got going. And court cards have dual energies. So first card is the Star. The Star. The Star is all about hope. The Star is about possibilities happening. The Star is coming out of the darker parts of the tarot cards. We've gotten through the Devil card, we've gotten through the Tower card, and now we come to the Star card. The Star, and numbers have meaning. Say we have a 17 energy here. We have a 1, 7. 1 is a new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 7 is a divine. It's a divine number. I liken it to a divine umbrella, something that covers us, and it protects us in many ways. Many times it protects us even from ourselves. So divine umbrella, divine interference, sometimes divine intervention. You can add the 1 and the 7 together. It becomes an 8. Unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. So something's changing here. Something's changing. There is, we have the Star. We can make wishes upon the Star. We have water being, in some cases it could be being poured into the ground or into the water. In some cases, people feel that it moves up into the pitchers. So it's supplying, it's filling, it's nurturing, it's doing what it needs to do. The star is all about making wishes. The star is about, again, hope. Hope. Hope springs eternal. How's that? Okay, let's see what we got. This is also a major arcana card. For next card is, we have that Six of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius, is our Gemini, is our Libra energy. It is about, it is air energy. It is about our thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, hearing news, okay? We have, basically we have Mars retro in Gemini, so that's some strong stuff. And of course, the good old Saturn in Aquarius energy. So there's a lot of very strong masculine energy in the air signs right now. This is moving on. This is leaving something behind. There is a transition ahead. Now, granted, too, here we have the couple. Here we have the what looks like a female, what looks like a child, and here is the male. And basically, pushing off, leaving. Again, this is about the darkness before the dawn, era. This is the sun will come out in the morning, type of energy. But this is leaving. This is leaving behind a situation that did not do us well, and hopefully moving into a better situation, especially since we have hope right there. Okay, next card is the sun. We have the sun. The sun is shining. So we have the 17, and now we have a 19. We're missing the moon energy there, so we're jumping right over to the sun. Very bright, this is what has to happen. This is a good job. This is a happy time. This is, this is moving on. And where do we move on? We move on, like I said, the dark before the dawn. We move into the dawn. We move into the sun. Okay, so we have the 19 energy, again, the 1 and the 10, what I said. 9 is let's wrap it up, let's get things done. And, you see this, just basically sunflowers. We see the innocence of a child. We see riding the horse or the mule or the donkey. Mule that would have been, right? We see the innocence. We see the, again, there's positive energy all around us with whatever this is going on. The sun also has a lot to do with Leo energy. Leo also is a fire sign. That is also with our Aries and our Sagittarius. And like I said, we're about to move into Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Passionate, burning, very, very determined energy. So something going on. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of moving on. And again, we have this wonderful sun energy. We have this wonderful possibilities. We have this wonderful, innocence of the child. And let's have things happen. So again, I like that energy. I like that energy quite a bit. Major arcana. So let's see what else we might have here. Let's see what else we might have. Higher power. What else can you say? What else is there to say? I mean, this is a lovely weekend energy. This is very lovely, especially, whatever the times that we're in. And remember this, no matter what's going on in the world, we still need to live our lives. We still need to keep our vibrations very high and very positive, okay? Not to say that we don't recognize what's going, but we just have to have hope. We just have to know that things will move on and that the sun will come out. So let's see what else we might have. Okay, we got a bunch of cards that have fallen. Oh my, we got a whole bunch. Okay, let's see. And when they fall, they want to come out and be seen. So let's see. We've got actually 5 cards. 5 cards. So let's go on and we will take one at a time. Okay, the 6 of water. The 3 of water. This is even better. The 3 of water. 3 is about celebration, creativity. It's also the power of 3. Water energy is our Cancer, our Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio still is a very strong energy right now. This is about celebration. This is reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to celebrate. Okay, I like that one. Our next card here. Okay, the 4 of earth. Earth energy, pentacle energy. Well, water energy is also cup energy. Earth energy is our pentacle energy. It is our money energy. It is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Capricorn and Taurus is very strong, has strong players right now. That Pluto that is in Capricorn, and the Uranus that is retrograde in Taurus. So there is a lot of things happening in that. The Four of Earth is about reciprocity. The Four of Earth reminds us to watch our money, but the Four of Earth also says that there is a possibility of better money coming. But again, it is watch our money, because the better money comes because, it's like because we're watching our money, okay? It's watching our money. Now, money energy could also be your personal energy, so you might want to watch your energy. But again, there's reciprocity, there's also something is happening, and it's not necessarily negative, but we do have to watch the money, okay? So let's see what we've got here. We have the Five of Earth. Again, so 5 has the changes, positive, negative energy here. We don't know. Is it going to be a positive change? Is it going to be a negative change? Is it going to affect us? Again, the Five of Earth has, again, it's not always a positive feel. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Like I said, watch the money. There's a little bit of worry with the money. Again, watch the money. Watch the money. Okay. And there is some worry with what's going to happen with the money. Here we go. Now we have the Eight of Earth. So we got a lot of this Earth energy here. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Well, whatever's going on here, there is something bigger coming. There is bigger coming with the money. There's bigger coming with how we have prepared, how we have done what we need to do. The Seven of Earth is always about preparation. You're ready. You've gotten everything going. The Eight of Earth is like that next step. Now get moving. Now do what you have to do. Now, you are more than ready, but you now have to take some action also. You now have to get out there, put out the resumes, put out the feelers. So there is some interesting stuff. Again, I'm really getting a lot of watch your money. There's some worry about the money, but the money actually, and again, money can be, work job energy too. But actually, whatever it is, there is a lot of, oh, excuse me. A lot of preparation, a lot of preparation has been done, and now it's time to, well, that was horrible. So now the 8, this is now, it's preparing. There's a there. Okay, going back. 7 is you're ready, just wait. Then that 8 of Earth is things now move with the money. And again, the money could be your energy. It could be any of those energies going on. But it's now there's movement, and it's a positive movement. And it's, there's major opportunities with whatever this is all about. Here we go. Your last card, the 6 of Water. So I kind of thought this was the 6 of Water, but it was the 3 of Water, all about celebration. Again, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 6 is the number of man. This is very, very reflective energy. This is looking back. This is nostalgic energy. This is like, how did I even get here? In some case, the nostalgic energy can be, where you look and say, yes, I'm okay with where I'm at. In some cases, it's, I would like to go back to where I'm at. The thing about the 6 of Water is you need to always remember that our memories of the past may not necessarily be as true as what we think of them. Okay, this is kind of rose-colored glasses. This is, just kind of like, oh, if only I can go back, if only I can go back. So something going on, not quite sure. A lot of money energy, and I keep saying money, and I know that this is Earth energy, and Earth can be your job, career. It can be something very, very tangible. But I do feel like this has a lot of money energy to it. Remember, we have celebration. There will be reasons to celebrate. From that 3 of Water, there's something going on with this money. This, that 8 is like it's ready, release, release, release. And then there's this, this thinking back, nostalgic energy. But then again, we've got these beautiful cards above us. We've got hope. We've got moving on, leaving a hard situation, moving on into possibly a mysterious one, but possibly a better situation. But we think it's going to be better because the sun is shining. So interesting stuff. You let me know what it means. Please take that moment, as always, to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I really need you to do that. You keep me coming back, and I truly, truly mean that. But why don't we go ahead now, and like I said, I do feel that there's a shift. I am seeing the gear shift, the stick kind of, and engage the clutch. Let's get moving. Let's make some changes. Okay, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Geminis, and let's see what's going to happen for this weekend. It's been very interesting energies. Oh, before I start, though, when I was picking up the cards that all fell from the Colette, right? Isn't that her name? Colette Baron Reed deck. I did not pick them all up. I found that when I was putting them away that there was one more card that was still on the floor, and that was the sun. So we had all that earth energy, that money energy, weird kind of energy, and then we had the sun, which is a 19. It is major arcana, but the thing about this is also confirmation for the Rider Waite Rider deck too, because that we had the sun also there. So I wanted to bring that up to you, and I'm telling everybody, because hey, when the cards want to be talked to, when the cards want to talk, let's put it this way, we need to listen. So something happening. And again, no matter what's going on in this old world of ours, we live our lives. So let's see what we've got here. And also, I was asking kind of like, what do we do with Gemini? Gemini, a higher power. And it's like your path is clear. Your way is clear. Your way is clear. Your path is clear. So what does that mean for you, my Geminis? We will see. Let's see what we have for this weekend. Higher power, what do you want to tell our Geminis? Here we go. Their path is clear. Nothing is reversed for you, but let's make it a little straighter for you here. Let's see. First card for my Geminis. The Queen of Earth. This is also the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I can't remember if she was in the beginning or not. She's been popping up every so often. The Queen's underlying energy is water, so that's our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional energy. But this is that earth energy. This is our Capricorn, our Taurus, our Virgo. Capricorn and Taurus have the strength. Pluto is in Capricorn. Uranus is in Taurus right now. So there's a lot of strength with this energy. Money, job, career energy, your home energy. The Queen of Earth wants to protect her home. The Queen of Earth wants to provide for her home. She wants to have some pretty things for herself too. And she does have that emotional love for her home and her love for the people that that is surrounding her, the people that report to her, the people, that's my business part coming out. The people that come back to her, the people that she cares for. She wants to make sure that that part is taken care of, but she also wants to make sure that the money situation, the security, the love of pretty things, all of this wonderful things that just makes life that much more comfortable. That roof over the head, the food in our bellies, maybe a little pocket change in our pocket type of thing. So the Queen of Earth wants to provide, and she does provide quite well. Anyway, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So there's a lot of sensibility here. There's a lot of kindness here. And there's just a very, I love the Queen of Earth because she presents a very calm, a calm demeanor. She is calm. She is, when you bring her something, when you bring her a problem, she's like, okay, let's wait, let's chat, come on, simmer down a little bit. Let's really take a look at this. So she has this calmness that really helps to bring us to a better place also. So let's see, next card for you. Three of Air. Now the Three of Air is one of those energies, one of those cards that people are like, please, just put that away. But the real meaning of the Three of Air, the Three of Swords, is about letting go, releasing, forgiving. It is now. Something is now in the past. It is now ready to let go and move towards the future. Now, this is the heart with those swords in it, and people say, please, can we pick another one? The thing is, the wounds are old. The wounds are healing. Now, granted, the swords are still in the heart, so you never really forget, and we're not asking. The cards do not ask you to forget. They do ask you to forgive. That does not mean, and you know this, my Geminis, it does not mean you have to allow that energy back into your sphere or into your realm, okay? I'm going back to the Queen of Earth, your realm. It does not mean you have to allow that back in. It just means you need to forgive so that you can cut those ties, and and they can then go and they can just go off on their own, okay? But the Three of Air, the Three of Swords is about letting go. Here we go. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. And forgiveness is not necessarily for the other person. It really frees you. It really frees you. So let's see. Last card here. The Four of Water. Okay, so we have that four energy. Stability, organization. It also is leadership. Water is that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that we talked about that was underneath the Queen. This is that in-between stage. So something's going on. There is this sense of security. There is this sense of calmness. There is this sense of purpose with this Queen of Air. There is this sense of letting go so that you can move forward. And now you kind of come to this place. What's next? What is next? I'm not really sure what's next. This is that type of energy what the Four of Water's about. But you think of the Four of Cups, and basically there's this person looking at these three cups, and they're kind of like, I'm not really satisfied here. There's another cup coming out, but yet not really ready for that, or not necessarily, hey, all you have to do is just take a look. All you have to do is open your eyes. All you have to do is just put out there to God, source. I know that a lot of people like to say the universe. I like to have an address. I like somebody on the other side to hear me. Okay, so the universe, I'll go, to God, source, higher power, any of the archangels, putting it out to them and saying, hey, what's next? Open my eyes. Let me see the opportunities. So this is the Four of Water is missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom, but open your eyes to the possibilities. So something is happening around you. Part of the not opening your eyes is if you're really too concentrated into this past energy. Remember, if you're too much in the past, you're prone to depression. Too much in the future, you're prone to anxiety. So you need to stay in the present. And that's another thing that the Queen of Earth does. She's very much in the present, okay? So staying in the present, letting go of the past, and not worrying so much about that future, but then keeping your eyes open because there are opportunities around, especially this weekend. Okay, let's see. Higher power, what else do you have? What else? These are the John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What else do you have from my Geminis? My Geminis with that Mars going retro. That Mars going retro. And remember, when things go retro, it's like it's visiting what you just went through. So let's see, what do we have here for my... But again, I am feeling your path is clear. Your path is clear. I was hearing that. Your way is clear. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Triumph. Now, this is reversed, so this is a little stronger. We have a 7. 7 is a divine number. So you have a 347, 734, 743. This is the Chariot card. This is very, exactly what it says. It is riding in triumphant. It is riding in victorious. So this, many times with the Chariot, that can be about promotion. That can be about, giving it up to your higher power, hands off the wheel type of energy. This is though fast moving energy, and this is basically saying whatever this was all about, you are triumphant. You win the race. You come out ahead. Okay. So let's see. Again, stay in the present. Not so much in that past, not so much in the future. Stay in the present. You will be triumphant. Your way is clear. Your path is clear. Okay, let's see. Angels of Abundance. What do we have for our, or what do you have for our Geminis here? What do you have for our Geminis? What do you have for us, for our Geminis here? Okay, this is reversed. Clearing debts. Okay. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Now remember, debt is not just money. Isn't just money. It could be something that maybe you owe a favor. A lot of times this could also be about karmic debt, which I'm really like, we're clearing this puppy. Remember that we are in the waning part of the moon until we come to that new moon, which is right around the corner. And the waning part is the releasing and the relinquishing. And that's where you can do a lot of your clearing, the clearing of debt. So when you clear debt, things open up. Again, I feel like you're doing a lot of this energy, or this energy is all swirling around you, my Geminis, and I feel like, again, things are opening up. Things are opening up. Okay, what crystal or energy do we have for our Geminis? What do we have for our Geminis? And that Queen of Earth is very much a present. She is in the present right now. So you need to work with that. Okay, let's see what we've got. Crystal or energy for my Geminis. Here we go. Black obsidian. Well, I'll tell you something. Black obsidian has been popping up a lot. Clearing debt has come up once, I think once before, but black obsidian has come up like about 3 or 4 or 5 times with these readings. So this is something where we need to have strength, support during these changes, everyday stress relief, and it's also going to help to clear negative energies. So interesting energy for you, my Geminis. I really, that triumph, that this is something, ride in, claim it, own it, put it out there, stay in your present, let go of that past. The Four of Water is kind of that in-between stage where it's kind of like, I don't want to go back there, not quite ready for that future, which is not a bad thing as long as you're staying in your present. But the Four of Water also says there's opportunities that are coming right now. Okay, so my Geminis, do me a favor, take that time to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You really help me out by doing that. As always, my Geminis, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.